Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another review. In today's episode, we are going to be taking a look at The Martian, starring Matt Damon. Randomly, I just felt like rewatching this movie and I was reminded of why it was one of the best movies of 2015. And it still holds up and probably will for a very long time. It's a great movie. There was not much I felt like I did not like about it. Almost everything, the characters, the plot, the action, it was all very well done, very grounded, and felt as if it could have actually happened. And everything just went together smoothly. So I'm excited for this. Now, for those of you that haven't seen this movie, it is coming on 5 years old. So if you haven't seen it, just stop now, go watch it. It's a long one, about 2.5 hours, but it is worth every single second. So this is your official spoiler warning. Now that that's done, let's get into it.
During the evacuation, astronaut Mark Watney was killed.
The Martian is about an astronaut who's stranded on Mars after his crew evacuates the planet. So with only a few supplies left, he has to use his brains to sort of MacGyver his way off the red planet.
So, in the face of overwhelming odds, I'm left with only one option. I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this.
Matt Damon is absolutely phenomenal in the role. Everything he does and says is just amazing. And speaking of characters, every single character in the movie was very well played and very well cast. And just overall well thought out. I felt like no matter which character I was watching, their actions made sense.
Dear Mark, apparently NASA's letting us talk to you now, and I drew the short straw. Sorry we left you behind on Mars, but we just don't like you.
Michael Pena is, I think, the standout star of this movie. Every single word that comes out of his character's mouth is pure gold. And he's the perfect comedic relief in what could be seen as some very serious situations. He just lightens up the mood in every interaction he has, and it goes a long way. And speaking of standout characters, Donald Glover was superb. He didn't have very much screen time, but in the scenes he is in, he was excellent.
I am the greatest botanist on this planet.
Now, Matt Damon's commentary as he sort of vlogs his life on Mars is my favorite part of this movie. It's not found footage, but it's found footage-ish. And in the scenes where Matt Damon is just delivering exposition, it's done in a way where it feels like we're in his head and we're just listening to him think through problems. And it's a really fun aspect and approach that is not used very often, but it's done very well in this movie. The cinematography in this movie was absolutely gorgeous. Every shot of Mars and space, even the NASA control room, was very amazing to see. And if I didn't have any sound while watching this movie and I just had to look at the beautiful scenery, I would come out thinking this was still a great movie because the cinematography is that amazing and on point. The whole movie just felt well paced and well structured. It's a 2.5 hour movie, but it feels very worthwhile, and no part of it feels slow. that is my review for The Martian, starring Matt Damon. It's a fantastic movie. I don't think I had a single negative thing to say. Every single shot is amazing to look at, and every single character plays the part extremely well. It's funny when it needs to be, it's sobering when it needs to be, and it's just a downright good movie. Thank you for sitting here and listening to me ramble about another movie which I enjoy. I am actually working on a longer form film analysis for this movie, so if you like what I'm doing or just want to know more about The Martian, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and I will let you guys know whenever that drops. It should be within the next week or two. I'm really excited to do that. I've already started digging in, and I think it's going to be really good. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great day, and be sure to watch a great movie. Bye.
Woo! In your face, Neil Armstrong. I'm gonna dip this potato in some crushed Vicodin. And there's nobody who can stop me.